Today we are going through my old um my old Roblox favorites, and we will be checking out a couple different maps further on from stuff that I found yesterday night that I thought would be pretty cool. So I'm gonna have to go through these pretty quick because I don't want to take too long. But I'm gonna start here. This is the Popo 392, which was my old username, even though I don't think I actually ever used that username other than for this. But then again, I don't even remember. This was my little city that I made in the Roblox builder. Um, when that was a thing, and I never made anything else. I don't think. Might have. I don't know. I think this consists of just random stuff that was thrown around. Here it is. It's not much to see. This is literally it. It's just a bunch of random stuff I placed around everywhere. When I was like 8 or whenever I made this. And I'm pretty sure this was a pre-standard map that came with the builder. So, anyway. Moving on. This is where I wanted to be. I'm gonna go here. Okay, go to favorites again. It's on. The next one we have is Fall Down Stairs. I think this is the oldest I have on this thing. I don't even know what any of this is. Slide Pass. Pyramid Pass. Yeah, this is the oldest map I have on my thing. To the arena. B. Earned badge. B. Okay. Okay. The Peace Room. This is very nostalgic for me. I remember this. I remember this room. Cool. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure this game literally just consisted of doing this. Just falling down the stairs. Yeah, see, like, your points would go up the more you fell down the stairs. So it was kind of like a pre-version of, like, the clicker types. The clicker type games. That would come. They were kind of a thing, but they weren't popularized for quite a while. I remember those got popularized when I was like maybe, I don't know, 14. But these were a thing before that. The fall down the stairs types were like, they were the free version of the AFK type games where you would do that. And then you could buy all these different things like this. It's randomizer. Or this parachute. Let's try out the parachute, why don't we? Look at that. This is what Roblox used to be. It used to just be, this. There's a thing down there. There it is. This was something I really liked about Roblox too at the time when they used to make these really like low quality levels. Roblox used to not have a lot to it. Like there wasn't a ton you could do back in the day. So people would put a lot of these. They would put like these secrets that people would find, these badges everywhere. Um and that was like kind of the thing to look for in these games. Like there really wasn't else other than that. It was just badges that existed for people to find, like this. And then you would get a badge. Secret white bee badge. And that it was just like a million of those. And there were probably like, I don't know, 10 per level depending on what creator you were working with. But everybody had them at the time. And there wasn't like a million different like pop-ups like you'll see later in some of the further content. I think we've seen the most of this though. Yeah, so that was that. Um like you'll see that even though you can barely kind of see it here, everything is very colorful and like very much like a what I would describe as exploitative to children, to where like it's so over the top um in comparison to what it used to be. But then again, there was definitely some stuff that was over the top. Like this one. This isn't over the top, but like this one. Roblox Olympics 2014. Let's be uh China. You will win one medal. Okay. So I guess this is when the 2014 Olymp. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't play this one because it needs more people. That's unfortunate. Building guessing. Weird. Yeah, these were things that used to exist too. These were things. This was a concept that used to exist too, the what am I building types. This was more of a Minecraft thing for a long time. But there were a couple different Roblox games that had that concept built into it. Because it was an easy thing to do at the time. There were a lot of like build a raft in like boat games that existed. Because really, unfortunately, there was not a lot to do in Roblox in like 2014. Like there was only so much you could actually build. I don't even remember what this is. What is this? The Popo's Party 2. Let's see. I heard an explosion. Oh my god. Ah, what is it? Oh, it's survived the disasters. But all of them are happening at once. Weird. That's fun. Alright, so I guess I tried to make a survive the disasters, but I didn't know how to make it. So, they just all kept spawning all at once and killing me. And we actually will see that game that comes up later again. Let's see here. This content got deleted. Can I click on it though? Yeah, it's just empty though. There's nothing in it. I don't know what that used to be, but it used to be something. Let's see. Did it, does he have any other things? No. Wish I could go back. Oh well. Keep having to go to the thing every time. Do 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 do. Holy Sword Blocks Lore RPG. I kind of remember this. If it is what I think it is. Yes. No, actually. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe this was the one that I was thinking it was. Yes, this is the one I was thinking it was. This one's actually pretty good. For what Roblox was able to offer at the time, I'm gonna die. Ah! I think that's what you were intended to play in first person. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ah! I died. For what Roblox was able to offer at the time, this was pretty cool. I remember playing this on a rainy day. And this one was pretty good. So it consisted of you. I need to zoom out so I can close that. Kind of training and going through these levels until you eventually reach the top, and then you were good to go. I remember there was a kind of something to this, but I don't remember because I was like 10. Hiya! Healing fountain. This might have been what it was. So every time you would kill something, you would get money, and then you upgrade your stuff, and then eventually it's not really like, boring. But I promise this one at the time was really fun. I liked the misty atmosphere. I liked the concept that this was. There was a thing to buy things. I don't remember where the shit. Uh, Here it is. Do 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 do. Need this. Buy that. Can't buy it yet. Not enough money. I'm gonna do a speed run tactic here. Get all these guys together so that I can gain a lot of levels really quick. Do 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 do. Now this was the shit back in the day. Like this was fun as fuck. For a young bad like me. Ooh. Nothing else to do on a rainy day. Was this also healing them? Shit. Guess I gotta start with these guys then. Ah, I died. Created a predicament where these guys are now in the fountain. They're not supposed to be. I remember there was definitely a trick to this that you could kind of like trap people in a location and get them stuck there. Might have been like this. I don't remember. Oh no! Ah! I think this is what it was. You trap them in a sign. There's no music in this, which is kind of strange, but yeah, that guy's dead. I think once I kill this guy, you'll be able to move forward. Click, 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 click. I know this is riveting gameplay, but I at least want to get to the next area. So I think there's a little more to show. Correctly. Okay. A sword. Combine everybody again. Do a sign. It might even be to bring them to a tree. I don't really remember what it was. It was something about, like, sticking them in between an object in which they couldn't hit you, but you could hit them. Bring around the Rosie. Die. Oh yeah, and every time you every time you killed a boss, little balls would come out of them. I remember that. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. And this is a thing that, as far as I'm aware, they don't really make anymore in Roblox, these, like, RPG types. They only made a couple of these that were like... I guess this one isn't really particularly well made, but they were like this. I have a couple more to show it. I think it's 5 to get beyond this, so that's what I'm trying to kind of, like, get to. I need 200, so I'm going to do this, and do this. I'm just gonna farm these guys. Ouch. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I'm level 5 now. Now, I remember that you don't really need to keep the swords. You can sell them after you're done. kind of like an upgrade. And I know there's other things you can get too. This is 800. This is just a little more at this point, so I'm gonna just get. Let's go to the next area so I can show you guys some stuff. Ta-da! It's more of the same thing. I remember that I got to the water levels, and that's where I stayed for the most part. Ow, beating my ass. Ow. Luckily, they all kind of do the same exact damage, so it doesn't really matter. But it's very difficult to keep them lined up in a way you want. Quite the riveting gameplay. But it works. Ah. Big man. Ugh. Good thing is, though, we only really have to kill like 2 of these guys to get enough for the big stuff. That's why it's good to group them up like this. Guy's got a lot of health. Now I remember there's nobody else in this game, but I remember when I would play this, people would steal your kills and they would have you do all the work, and then they would just jump in and hit them at the last second. They were always fighting to try and do that. It was funny. Okay. Now I need 800 for the other one. That said I wanted to give me. It should be around 800 when this is done. I'm just gonna abandon this and go get the higher one now. The advanced armor shop. Ah! It's hitting me. Oh my god, they followed me. Die. Ah! 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 I'm dead. I live. I'm gonna. Ah! Ah! It's ice sword. Yeah. Stupid. Now you're dead. How much is the next one? Okay. I remember I did end up getting the dragon sword in my ventures with this game when I was just a wee bab. This guy's probably gonna kill me. Wah! Okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And okay. Just like 2 more of those, and then We will have enough to buy the high grade stuff. I'm already level 10. Collect all of these guys. Now, I think you can only hit one at a time. That was how this worked. You couldn't hit multiple. I can hit the grass blade now. Oh, that one's better. I think I got that from killing the boss. And that's how... I remember that that was a thing. That like, was a way to kind of speed run this. To just go straight for the boss. What does this do? 21? Button throw. So I got 2,000 now. I honestly don't think the Dragon Blade is better than this one is, but it might be. I don't know. Let's see. Dragon Sword is 18 to 200, 20. So this one's better. Okay. So that means we can go to... Like, look at how high this went. I've never even been to any of these, but apparently it went very, very high at some point. They must have added more stuff after a certain amount of time for people to keep doing stuff. I kind of remember there was a way to get under there, too. I remember that there was another area. There was like a water area. Yeah, here it is. A water cave. See if I can group all these guys up again. Blink. And then... Doink. Doink. And then... Doink. Spending a lot of time on this one, but I got time tonight, so it's okay. Oh, that might have been a thing too, yeah, that they kind of just take damage as well. Like, you don't actually have to hit them. Was that a thing? That might have been how I did it. I just ended up looping them around because you don't actually have to do anything. They just all die eventually. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. In fact, I think it's actually better if you just don't do anything. You just have to be close enough for them to take AoE damage. That's funny. It's funny that I'm finding out this whole thing just like I did when I was a kid when I initially played this. That like I'm learning the same exact stuff I learned. Okay. Level 18 now, so I need 2 more to get to the highest one. Let's fight this guy again. Dying. Help me. Ah. Need to fight this guy again. Oh no. Okay, there's that. Now, this will be the last one that I do. Because to show you all of this would probably take like an hour and a half, if not more. But it was a great game. Yes, I do remember all of it. So this is kind of what it consisted of, unlike the whole thing. It was just a lot of this. Probably gonna die because I have no health. But find all these guys. And the whole thing looks like this. Like, I don't think it ramps up any more than this. They all look like just very basic characters. I guess that it was more the concept that the guy was trying to get down, rather than the intricates. But I still had a lot of fun playing this. Even now, I'm having fun playing this. It's just a fun auto game. Sword. I think we're done. Moving on. Very fun game. Block Store. By Hater Deleted. Very, very nice. So next we have we have apparently I have a couple of these. Survive Slender Man with dynamic lighting. Oh, okay. I'm stuck. There was a lot of these back in the day. These survived the blank. They had a million of these. You can't drive that yet, so that was pre Vehicles being in everything. Whee! This is back when buttons were a thing. People never do these anymore. Not like this, at least. Back when they had VIP rooms. I don't even think there's anything in this room. That was always really funny, too. I got a VIP shirt that, I think if I recall correctly, I never actually bought any VIP things. What I did was I found a badge that gave a VIP for a server, and then I just put it on my thing. Back when they could do like personal decals and stuff, you can't really do that anymore. But that was a thing at some point. Yeah, they don't do these button systems anymore. Now they just have it so that you can walk straight through stuff. But there used to be a million of these button things. Oh, he's stuck in the roof. Okay, we don't have to worry about him then. It's broken anyway. That's supposed to be the scary Slenderman. But he's stuck. He's stuck in the roof. Fortunately, I don't think these work anymore. So, that's all there is for this map. Very cool. At the time, probably not that fun. So, even now, hasn't really kept up. So you weren't missing much. Alright, next thing. Let's see what we got. Oh, this one's gone. Man. HG free game. I have no idea what this was. Go into Studio 2013, go to this game, edit, then file save. Okay, I don't know what that was. I guess this got removed at some point. And they were talking about how to get it back, but it doesn't matter anymore. Let's see. Next, we have Creepy Prison Escape. This was another one that was on my favorites list for some reason. Let's see what's going on here. Main doors. See, this is what a lot of people did. Yeah, these PNG doors. I don't even remember playing this. I don't remember any of them. I might have hit this one on a whim. This is glass. It's all glass. Got a light. Got a baton I can hit people with. Dunk, 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 dunk. Fortunately, I spawned as a policeman, so that's not really helpful. That's what. Oh, there's scary ghosts. You hear the spooky ghosts? This looks like it sucked. This looks like it was not fun. Yeah, maybe if I can find the system to get in here, so I can explore and look around. Oh, here we go. Cells. I don't know what this is. Okay, so these are locked. This whole thing's locked. Whatever. Moving on. I'm too lazy to figure out how that works, and we got plenty more to go through. Next we have Mega Marble Run Gone Wild, which is unavailable. God damn it. Oh, Man, it's probably so much fun. Now it's gone. Damn it. This guy still exists. And apparently, he made a bunch of other stuff. What has he made recently? Okay, I guess we can play this one. Mega Marble Pit. Oh, and people still play this one. Why are we blue? Oh! Let's go to blue. They do make the buttons. Whee! Yeah, so this is kind of what it was. It was like a dropper type. So you would kind of just drop and see the colors and whatnot. This was just about, I think, pre-obbies. Obbies weren't a thing yet, I think. But remember, I'm trying to remember like fucking 6 years ago. So I honestly don't know. 6 years ago, not even. It's more like fucking nearly 20 now. But yes, that was a very very long time ago. It must have been like if I have to recall, it must have been like 7 years ago. I'm bad with math. Don't blame me. Okay, we've reached the end. It seems. Wee. 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 Oh my god. I'm stuck in an infinite loop. Oh. Ah. Yay. Yeah, so that's how it works. And you get credits, and then with credits you can buy stuff. Like this. It doesn't make noises anymore. You get the idea. Next. The other one was basically exactly like that. So I don't know why I liked that one better, but I guess I liked the second one better. And then they probably just combined them into one. So I think that's what happened with that. Next. This content also got deleted. What did this used to be? I don't know. Apparently it sucked. Let's see. Continuing. Now we have Slenderman is in your house. So I guess this was at the time when Slenderman was big. Scarecrow with the name on top of it and these pumpkins. Robloxian 2.0 body. So this was pre when they let you pick it. That's awesome. This is actually awesome. This is pre when they let you choose all this stuff. Oh. Hello everybody. My name is Markiplier. Hello everybody. My name is Markiplier. I do remember this one actually. I remember this game. This one was kind of fun. I remember. There was a whole thing about going in here. I thought this one worked like a survive the disaster thing, but I guess I didn't. But I do remember this one being a lot of fun at the time when I was a kid. Now I'm cool and old. Red room. Yep. This is a red room. Let's see if we can find Slender Man in our house. Where is he? Chad, are you scared? I'm... Oh, there he is. He's trapped in the ceiling. Let's go say hi. Slender Man! I'm scared. Chat, if you got scared, like and subscribe. Oh! What is that? Oh, there's something outside of this. I want to go over there. Why does he hold it like a gun? Let's see. What's the deal with this? What the fuck? Was this here before? Oh, this might have been a VIP section that they just opened up to the thing eventually. We got another house that's not anything. A second house. Does this one have Slender Man in it? Slender Man, Slender Man. Hello, there's a sink. Looks like the sink in my house. This is my house? Fuck. What is this? Roblox books. Book blocks. Various houses of sort. Slender Man. I guess let's start from this side because we're closer here. What is this? Various helmets. Got a wizard helmet now. And I'm Santa. I had a lot of cosmetics in this. This was a thing that they used to do in Roblox. I guess a lot of this stuff also got removed, so it's no longer in the game. Yeah, this was a thing that used to be huge in Roblox. Was these like million different cosmetics that people would put in every single game, regardless of whether or not it made any sense that it was in there. They were always in there. Mr. Gray, I guess that was his name. Oh, I've changed my body. I don't know why only that one worked, but I am now a super robot. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh man. Smart morph script. Jesus. Oh, I think I'm trapped. I don't think these work anymore. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. You get the idea. That was a very classic, like, very classic level that people would make. Simple plot, a lot of different random things. This one was updated in May of 2020. What? Yes, let's check this out. I don't even know what this is. Welcome. Did I play this? Boys. Girls. Pets. Kids. Oh, it's team. I see. Category. Pets. I guess they don't exist anymore. Naked. What the fuck? There's a mini-me! I made a mini-me. What the fuck? That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, I don't remember this game at all. There's an adoption center that seems to be segregated by gender. There's a crane over there. A lighthouse. I was big on these, I remember these. I don't remember this particular level, but I remember I was big at a time in these, like, RP maps. I loved them. I was huge on these things. I had a lot of fun in those. Coming up with elaborate stories and whatnot. Not for sale. Game is currently for sale. You're currently not currently for sale. Your account has not been charged. Interesting. It actually works. Can I make it flip? Can't tell actually. Oh my god. Ugh. I think I might be able to make it flip. I can't really tell. Alright. Next game. I don't remember this one, so I'm not getting anything from this. I guess that was some game that I either wanted to play or I did play and I enjoyed, but I don't remember it, so. Oh well. Next thing. Oh, this is interesting. What is this? Oh, it doesn't exist anymore. No! Okay. Next thing. A Pirate's Life. Let's see what this is. Is this also a RP-esque server? It looks like it, yeah. Spring. I vaguely remember this game. Interact. Rod. Trey team. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. This was something that had to do with, like... Maybe I don't remember this. Was this a tycoon? One treasure per shot. This might have been a tycoon, I think. I want a purple shirt. I have a peg leg now. Okay. don't remember. I don't quite remember this. Stop. Was it kills? Was the I don't remember. I don't remember. There was something to this though. Was it like fishing? I have to fish. I don't know. I think I'm thinking way too far ahead of this. This was Roblox in like 2012. This probably didn't have any much to it. All right, next thing. Ugh, if I have to see that tree troll's feet one more time, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Okay, let's see. Have a family in the town of Robloxia TM. Let's see this. What was this one? Now this one I actually do remember. I remember this one. This was a big one for me. I spent a lot of time in this. I remember I always played as a school worker. Yeah. So this was actually really fun. This was another weird RP one. Well, it wasn't weird. It was just a normal RP one. But it's weird to rethink that this even existed. And it consisted of like people living in this town or whatever. Yeah, this is weird. This is really weird now to remember this. You could play as a snake. I remember that. I remember I played as a dog for a long time. I was able to play as a dog. Oh, I'm a snake now. But I can't move. Weird to see again, honestly. It's cool to see because I remember a lot of this stuff. And it's cool to see it like a long time later on like how weirdly underdeveloped it was. I wonder what these guys are doing now. What are these guys doing now? Perfect. Hello, it's me. Oh, I'm a green Hulk man. Weird. Yeah, there's not much to see in this, but it basically is just like a town. It's a cool town. Um, I do remember thinking this was a lot of fun though. I'm gonna buy this home. And now real estate, just like that. More segregated, blue and blue and pink. Why do I look sick? I look sickly. Oh yeah, there was weather in this game. It had a lot to it, actually. I kind of remember there were like weird events and whatnot. There's this weird. Now I remember there was a really cool one of these type of RP levels, and I think at a point it just kind of itched something for me to explore stuff because I really enjoy those type of games, the like games where you're kind of just like walking around exploring a territory. I have a lot of those in this next thing that I have set up for this. And I don't, unfortunately, I don't think I saved that when I was a kid. But I remember there was this like Fallout esque apocalypse one that I spent some time on. They had a million of these. They changed out like every week. Uh, skip. This seems like a little too developed. It's for animated head, so I guess this one continued to be developed after the fact. Steal this guy's car. Oh, this got really developed. This is like an actual developed game. It's got a mini map. It's got. This must be a popular. This must be like something that everybody knows. Oh my god. SWAT? Everybody's on the SWAT team? What the fuck is this? This police town? Oh my god. Criminal. Everybody's a criminal. Outfits. I don't need an outfit. Oh, I crashed the car. Okay. And puke? This is fun. What this van. Okay. Why would I sell it? I'm gonna make it a Brinks fan. What am I picking right now? Interior. How do I select? Okay. Rings. Why is Brink? Why is Brinks a its term? Okay. Not a robbery car. Perfect. I'm gonna make it gray. Not going to be used in a crime. That's funny. I like that. Oh, damn it. Going to be used in a crime. That's good. That's funny. Headlight. Okay. How do we get out of this? Oh. Alright. Let's go. Going to be used in a crime. sandwich. I don't, this is just a new game. I don't even know this. Are so bright. I'm gonna steal this guy's car. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going too fast. Whoa! 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 Oh my god! Oh, an ambulance! Oh! Oh! Whoa! 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 Oh! See you later. I teleported. Okay. No! Roll out! Roll out! I'm out of here. This chat is crazy, bro. What the fuck? Oh, here's a guy. Alright, I'm spending 2 more minutes of this and then I'm moving on. Gonna try and get this guy. Oh my god. Oh, I crashed. What crimes can I commit doing this? Oh my god. Perfect. Leave it right there. How do I get out of here? Hell yeah. How do I get not this job? Oh. Where's the hospital? Oh my god. It's so violent when you run into anything. What is this? Kids care? Where's the oh, wait, there's a map. Where's the hospital? I don't know. I'll find it. Find the closest thing to it. It seems to be, I don't know, something. School. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Some sort of showroom? Oh my god! Shit! I'm out of here. Oh my god! Oh! Whoa! It's so hard to control. I thought that would have pushed my car. My stolen car. I'm gonna steal somebody else's car in here. Park that. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I got teleported. All these people locked their cars. I need that car. Give me that car. Oh! An enemy stand. Damn it. Oh! Car. Definitely not the mafia. It's... Oh my god! Oh! I managed to run myself over. Oh, I gotta take that guy's van. I'm gonna take the mafia's van. Here I come. Out of here. See you. Problem is that there's only like one group of people in this server. They're all right over there. It is very fun running this around though. Oh my god. What is this? Is this a shift? What is this? Oh! Disappeared. Where am I? How do I spawn it? Oh. Right. Going to be used in a crime. Let's go. This might be, I think that's the parking brake. I'm not quite sure what that is. Okay. I'm done. Next. Oh my god. That was really stupid. It's really dumb. Alright, next thing. This one's peak. I remember this. Um, at the time, personally, this was one of the best games on Roblox. I love this shit. It might have changed. Oh, it has changed quite a lot. This was the other one, I think. They made like 3 of these. Um, so this is the new version of this. It's the same concept. They just updated the map, pretty much. No one plays this anymore though. But looking around, this was really fun. And I think I have the legacy version on here too. Actually, I'm more interested in the legacy version if I can find that. Because this was my favorite. No longer exists. He took down his thingamajig. See if I can find it. This is the original one. This is peak. So this was the original, like, for me, this was the hangout spot. This is where you went for peak Roblox shenanigans. I like to pick the Lich. Yeah, it was the Lich. Yeah. Oh, and this is new. I don't remember this. I guess I should then just do the normal one just so I can actually see the main map. I'll be the princess. Be the princess. So there was a lot to this game. Most of the people were here, like in the kingdom, but there was stuff outside this, and you can kind of see like how the updated version of this map ended up looking exactly the same as the previous one. But I still think this one was better. It was more condensed and had a more nostalgic feel. So there wasn't really much to do here. Myself, Dave. This is where elves hung out. I remember all of this. This was just a lot of fun. There was a lot of stuff here that you could do. You had a cup, an apple. I remember I did this big story right here in this thing where something about, I don't remember, but it was a fun, like, it was like doing baby's first like D&D. That's what it was like. It was like baby's first D&D like dungeon master. And I had a lot of fun doing this stuff. So I think this is what they updated, because this didn't used to look like this. I think that before it didn't even exist. But I guess most of these must go somewhere. No, I only did one. There's a lot to see. I came up here because it's the highest vantage point. You can see all the different stuff. Yeah, they definitely did update this, because over here, right where this is now, that used to be a mountain, and it was basically just like a big wall. That was where the Lich spawned, over there. There was this big mountain with like a little tiny overcliff cave thing, and then I feel like these were a little farther away, but maybe not. And I don't think there was anything there, and this is new as well. Well, actually, no, maybe this isn't new. I kind of remember this. Yeah, I kind of remember that, but I'm pretty sure this wasn't here. Let me see. Let me go in. Oh, maybe this was here, because it was a cave thing. cave was in a different place, though. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. That was one of my favorite ones. I really enjoyed that. I made many, oh my god, many of memories there when I was a child. Um, of baby's first D&D. That was very fun. Moving forward. We're about halfway done. Now this is also peak. This guy, some random guy, SRG, this dude made peak games. He made a lot of Pokemon games that eventually got taken down, but then he remade them. And now they're this. And I played this a couple days ago. That's why I wanted to come back to this, because I was so invested in this shit. I was so invested. Beep, 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 beep. This looks different. So it's essentially just like a little Pokemon game. The idea was originally, right? Well, I guess I'll just show you the original when I get to it, because I'm pretty sure I saved it. Well, maybe I should do that then. Yeah, let me get to the original. I'll show you what the original was, because the original was also really fucking cool. And then, I'll show you the updated version. Go to here, and then go to, oh, is it not on this page? It was on this page. I gotta find it. I'm pretty sure I saved it. Yes, this is it right here. So, originally, this was a Pokemon game. I guess it broke with the, I don't know, like the 2017 update or something. Because none of the menus worked anymore and the badges systems kind of stopped working. But the original idea was that you had all of these things, these little like balls that were kind of everywhere, and they were supposed to represent the berries from Pokemon, and you would eat the berries and you would gain level, right, in XP, and you would fight each other and gain XP with anybody who was in the server. And then, but here's the fun part. Here was the part that was really peak, that I think was the most innovative shit of all from this creator. He went around the level and hid special little things across the entire level. That these were actually little badges, and he hid little badges, or they hid little badges. I have no idea who they are. They hid little badges across the entirety of the map, and when you got the badge, it would unlock something in the menu, and you can see what it looks like because it had a help system. Yeah, the table of contents. And you could see what it looked like at the time. You would click them, and then you would unlock a new thing. Now, unfortunately, that menu doesn't work anymore, so I can't show you that. But you can see that what I just described in a summary, that same thing. There were stickers, which were actually badges everywhere. And, oh, I guess it didn't work like I thought it did. I guess this healed people. It didn't give you XP, it healed you. But I thought there were things you could pick up on the ground. Anyway, but yeah, that was really cool. So unfortunately, it is a serious shame that this does not work anymore. But you could still see all the really cool stuff. I think by just kind of walking around and looking at stuff. Now I remember where most of this stuff is, I think. So I'm gonna try to find a couple of the things. Like there's one of the stickers there, a dusk stone. Now I think those unlocked If I remember correctly, I think the stone things unlocked evolutions, and that's what they were supposed to be. But I'm gonna try to find an actual badge. You can see like what it kind of looked like. Do 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 do. You can see what the attacks looked like. That was kind of what they did. They all had their own kind of animation for the most part. Yeah, like very, very 2014 Roblox type stuff. Was this the one for Groudon? I think this was the one for Groudon. So, another thing about this map that was really, really cool, that, and I don't know if it works because I never stayed in here long enough to find out, but I think it does, is there were these events. Now, this is where Groudon was. It was right on this thing here somewhere. One of these would open, and then you'd be able to get Groudon. But there were these events that went through just from staying on the server long enough that you would get new stuff, but you had to like meet the qualifications and able to get them. Like, stuff was so cool. Um, like waiting at a certain time for server time to hit night, or like it was like every 3 nights some stuff would open. It was so cool. It was so cool when I was a kid. It was like a little Easter egg hunt. And speaking of Easter egg hunts, Roblox used to have those. The company Roblox used to make them. They used to make Easter egg hunts for their thing every couple of years, and then they just stopped doing it. So like this is Moltres here, which you would have to climb the entire thing, and you would get Moltres. But there's also a Fire Sunstone down here, which you could get. So like there's all this different stuff that you can get. Something over there as well. It looks like a Mega Evolution or something. Ooh, that I can't reach. Just by playing the game, you can get all this stuff. And I really wish this stuck around. It's a shame. I don't think the creator ever intended for it to go down. I think it just kind of deteriorated with updates, that it just like slowly no longer worked anymore because of how badges work now, or something like that. Because something broke the system in which this worked, and you know, with the whole, it's ironic looking at the front page now of, I can't even see. Can I undo this? I'm gonna reset this real quick. How do I do that? Yeah. Reset myself. It's ironic looking at the front page of Roblox now on with all the sponsored content that's all over it. But at the time, there was a time in like, I want to say like 20, I want to say like 2019 or 2020. I had long stopped playing by that point, so I only heard about it through other channels. But and by channels I don't mean YouTube channels. I just mean in like different media. That there was this big purge on copyrighted content and anything that was licensed, and part of that was anything that had to do with Nintendo and anything that had to do with like you know, centered, themed around certain concepts. And it's a real shame because we lost a lot of stuff like this, which was a really, what I think, honestly, like at the time of when this was made, not only really innovative, but fun and just straight up fucking like creative and good. Like I was so surprised as a kid that I must have spent like 30 hours in this when I was a kid. Um, from the effort that the creator put into this concept and this product. And I'll show you the other one, the new one after this, because I think honestly, I wish that the new one takes off because it's just as good. It hits a lot of the same marks, and I like what the creator is doing. And I think they have a good vision, and I know that Roblox isn't really as popular as it used to be, but I think that with the effort that they're putting into it, that it definitely deserves the attention that it should get. So that's kind of why I made this specific spotlight, because of this in particular uh, game, because I just enjoyed it so much. Um, and I thought that the creator could really use some limelight. I want to see if I can find a couple more badges, just from nostalgia's sake, in where I used to be. I don't think this was in it at all when I last played it. I don't remember seeing the ocean, but then again, I might remember the ocean because I remember the ice thing. But I don't remember this. I don't remember this ever being a thing. I remember that there was like a like a black and white pillar area that you had to climb to get Primal Dialga. That was pretty cool. Something on the ground there. I don't know what this is. I think this is a leftover asset of something. Might have been my eyes. This is probably where you go, Articuno. Yep. Yes. Yeah, so it was kind of like a big Easter egg hunt that you would go around all these different places trying to find different badges. And it was so creative. It was so creative at the time. It was so innovative to try and do this. Because there was a lot of systems, like everybody was putting badges in their levels. Like they were putting it all over the place. But this particular person who created this game, they set off an entire like system of games that were not quite doing the same exact thing. Like everybody kind of did it in their own special way, but this person I feel like did it the best. Like they had it definitely done it the best way. And clearly because I think they came up with the idea that when you would collect badges that it would unlock things and it would work specifically like an unlock system. Um, but like treasure hunts are fun. Easter egg hunts are fun. So it was like as a kid doing this type of idea was already a fun concept. So like I was already so into this because this is the type of stuff kids like. It's just like looking for shit and exploring and doing little fights with each other, pretending to be Pokemon, and playing as the Pokemon, which until this thing wasn't an incredibly common idea. Uh, Playing as the Pokemon instead of you know playing as the trainer. That was like a relatively revolutionary thing too. I think maybe Gmod had done that before, but see, it might have predated it. Because Gmod had its own troubles with copyrighted content being removed from the workshop at some point, and that put an end to a lot of fun too, which is a shame. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Something about a year. I remember looking for all of these. This was the coolest thing when I was a kid. When I was like, I don't know, 11 or something, when I had picked this up. I spent so many hours in this, just withering away trying to find all the different badges and all the different secrets. It was so much fun. Oops, I fell down. There's a Shellking there, Sheldar, whatever. There's something there, some purple thing that you could get, you could have gotten. It's all this cool stuff. I want to see what was in that thing over there. There's another purple thing. I think you had to like maybe collect those. I think they might have been like little shards or something. I don't know. Might have been for an event. That was the other thing that was revolutionary about this. There were event codes. Now, I don't think I ever actually did them. I might have done one of the Jirachi ones. There was a Jirachi event. But that was also revolutionary that this person did with their I think this was just never developed, but that this person did with their game is that they had event codes, and that was a obscure idea at the time. That was not something that people did at all. It was basically just completely unheard of when it comes to Roblox games. Roblox. So moving on, we're going to move forward here. I'm just going to try and go somewhere else. Let's see, what else do we even have to offer here? I kind of want to go to that. That's the thing over there. That's the special place or whatever. I don't remember how to get there. I remember it was something with a cave or something with a portal. I don't know. Let's see what's down here. You'll notice that there was no NPCs to fight. Literally no NPCs. And that was because it was intended that the only things you fight in this were other players. And that's how you would gain XP or whatever to incentivize them to cooperate with each other or with each other. There's actually a cool thing you can see in here that I saw the other day is that you can see old pictures of what it used to look like when they played. Oh man, I tell you, it used to be so much fun. Like it was, I guess that's what it would have looked like. The menu. You can see that I'm missing the XP in the level now. I doubt it would have worked anymore. I don't think money actually did either. Let's see. The meme at the time, Pokemon Arena X. Talking about the stickers. What looks like Reshiram, I think. Time when Black and White came out. Oh, makes you nostalgic for an era, I guess. Alright, moving forward. I think we've seen enough of this, so we're moving on. So that was that. Now I'm going to show you the most recent one that person made. Just as a base. Just as a interesting thing. Interesting little thing. So this is free AX. It was last updated in 2024, I think. No, 2025. It was last updated in April 18th. Was it that recent? Oh, that was recent. I mean, I must have played the most recent update then. But you'll see that once getting in here, it runs the same thing as the last one. It's the same exact concept, and it really is the coolest thing. It's just as cool as the original. I think all of these are original. Not quite sure, honestly. It's like it's so cool to see, honestly. I might draw some of these when I get the chance. But yeah, it's really cool. I spent a good like couple of hours just playing this and enjoying it. It definitely hit the nostalgic itch. You can see that immediately right out the gate. I'm trying to get advantage, but right out the gate, you can see that it basically holds the same layout. So it's the same exact map, but just better, which I actually like adore. I absolutely love this. I played so much of it. I should have played it on stream, but there is actual NPCs in this one. There's a lot of effort into the art development. You can tell. They even made their own little monsters for it, and new different abilities that are a lot of fun. All these different thingamajigs. It's all just like makes me very happy to see this. The music's great. They have their own music that they made into this. I don't know if this is like a multiple team or if this is just one person making this. I'm pretty sure it says in the description. I just didn't check. But either way, yeah, very cool. Very cool stuff. I died. I kind of want to look at... I don't really have any like badges available that I can show, but I wanted to show like what one of the badges would look like in this one, but I didn't see any. Clearly this is still in development. Like, this is relatively recent in comparison to the last one. The last one was like nearly 11 years old. But this one's recent. This one's maybe like 2 or 3 years old, I think. But still, great development. It's a lot of fun. And I think it's a shame that it was released a little bit past its time. I think this is more of a passion project. Like, the creator seemed to have just wanted to remake it. And they did a great job. I think that they definitely hit all the marks on this of the previous work. And I really, really enjoy like the direction in which it was heading. There's all this very cool stuff that you can see. Like, I can go to here, and I can go underneath. I'm gonna go into the ground. The music is fantastic. It's so good. Now, I think this is original music. I'm not sure. I'll find out if I get copyright strike. But, I wanted to go here because this would bring me up here. So you'll see that, and this is the most latest section that I was able to find. You'll see that it follows the same format of all the... Oh, that's new too. I didn't notice this. Just these little guys. What was I saying? You'll notice that it follows the same format of finding badges and unlocking things. But there's a lot to this that they had planned. Like, there's costumes and patterns, like different oh, I fell through. Different alternate patterns. But there's a lot to see. There's a lot to see in this. Shit, I kinda need to see that because I need to see the thingamajig. The sign. I guess they also made those arenas. Let's see, what things can I find here? I'm looking for a sign that says that this is under development, because that's what a lot of this looks like. You can see it over there. Get over there. And I'll show you two things while I'm here, because I saw another thing here. And I mentioned that there's also NPCs here this time. That's really cool. Oh, that's new. I don't remember that being there. Or maybe I do. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of things, to be honest. Everything kind of mixes together in my old age. So this is what it looks like. That there's still a lot being done. And it seems like truly there is a lot to still be done. It's not like this is anywhere near close to being done, but... And honestly, I don't know how long it is until this person stops working on this project. It seems like they could stop at any time because it's a passion project. So, regardless of its state of being done, I'm very thankful for it because I think it's really, really freaking cool. And I am happy that it exists because this was something that was made for me. Specifically for me. Let's see if this works. I don't know. Alright. I'm ready to move on. Okay. So, go check this out. Pretty cool. Show the creator some love. Because they put a lot of effort into that. And it was really, really freaking cool. Next thing. So I'm probably going to stop after this one because it's getting late. But, oh, we already saw Dreamworld. Okay, so next we're doing Dreamscape. I don't know if I want to do this one today. I'm not going to do this one today. I'm going to do a different one today. I collected a couple of these, like, exploration ones. We'll stop with those, because this was a pretty chill stream. So, I have some really good ones after this. Like, some more active, I guess, ones than this. But I have these other ones that are way more chill. Let's try Dream Space. Okay. So this is Dream Space. It's using Undertale music. Liminal spaces. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a long one. Empty house. Opening the lantern resets the music. It's a cat. Meow. Okay. I'm actually going to leave this because I know, and I absolutely know, that is going to get me copyright strike. The last, even though I really like Dreamworld, they used some licensed music in that, and it definitely got me copyright strike. So I need to be careful about that. We'll do one more. Let's do a fun one. Let's do a fun one to leave it off. We'll do Speed Draw. I had a lot of fun with this yesterday. where I drew some sticky stuff for fun. But this was a fun game. Okay. So it works just as you would expect. It's a speed draw game. Chicken. Draw chicken. Four minutes. Yeah, that's a chicken right there. That's a chicken. That's what chickens look like. Tails. Chicken. Eggs. That's what chickens look like. We got this. Yeah. I'm gonna draw one of them brown chickens. This is a long time for speed draw. Perfect peak. God, somebody like must have added time to this because that's a lot of time. I did not have 4 minutes to draw before. Guess I'll just draw like a happy sky. I don't know. I have so much time now. Get a happy sky. Draw the ground. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That's what you can expect when it comes to drawing. Incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I like to give everybody 5s. Ugh. It's chicken jockey. That's what it's supposed to be. Ugh. Ugh. Ta-da! Alright. Let's do one more and then let's wrap up. Okay. Let's finish off strong with damn, I really don't have anything that's like, these are all exploration things. I want to do my own thing for that, for exploration things. We'll do Ragdoll Engine. That's the last thing I really have that I can work with. Famous players' outfits? I don't know who any of those people are. Oh my god. Whee! What is this? Oh. Whee! So this is the entirety of this game. There's nothing else here. So this may have been a more boring episode of Roblox Adventure, but I kind of designed it like that. I designed it to be more like of just a showcase of some of my old stuff. I figured that it was going to take pretty long for me to get to the stuff that was more recent and that I thought would be a little more interesting. But, you know, that's Roblox. I also had a great plan of going through the badges and seeing what badges I have gotten and then going to those games, but I tried to do that yesterday to see what was available, and most of them are deleted, which is a real shame. So if they weren't deleted, this would have been a much better segment, but fortunately, they're all gone. All of these are gone. And it's so sad because they were all so good. They were incredible games, and then they're gone. Oh my god, how large is this? What's the fucking top of this? Jesus. It's like I'm going in circles. How far am I? me see this. How much more is it? It's like 20 more floors. All of this just to jump off it. Up. 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 Riveting. Riveting gameplay. Oh yeah, when it comes to Lego Batman or whatever, I never got around to doing it. I ended up getting quite busy in the last couple of days, so I didn't have time to like sit down and play 2 hours of a game. Nor did I really want to, honestly. So, you know. Yeah, it might turn out that we might just end up skipping Lego Batman, and for another reason too, because unfortunately, and this might be the case for a lot of them, those are like licensed music magnets that are desperately trying to strike my channel. So I can't really play those because YouTube is on my ass with their detection bots ever since I played Lego Batman. So thanks for that, Sony Music Label and or Warner Brothers. So now I have the option of playing the Marvel one and the other one that I forgot. Which is the 2 options. Oh my god, large lady. Oh, scary. It already is in there. Huh. Let's jump off. You ready, chat? Oh wait, hold on. I want to spawn. Eh. I will now die. Ooh. We. Fuck. 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 Let's do it again. Die. Oh, it didn't work. There might be a way to do that, but what the fuck? Oh. Oh. Load user. Huh? What's this? We. Oh, I got over the map. Oh, I did. Oof. What tools is there? Okay. I'm moving on. All right. So that's it. That's all we're gonna do for this one. I have a lot more to get through. But for now, that is the end of Roblox. Oh, Roblox. Yeah, I've been struggling the last couple of weeks to find a good game to stream. I just haven't really found anything that is hitting that mark that I want to hit. Oh well. Anyway, see you next time with more exploration stuff with Roblox.